So, welcome back. On our trip, you have seen several times where we've talked about Cy's moose quilt and picking fabric for it, and now we're finally getting started. So this is a fusible pattern. So the first step is tracing pattern pieces. And this is a pattern called Summer Serenity by Tony Whitney for Big Fork Bay Cotton Company. So Cy has my light box and I have a Pyrex pan with a light on it, and we're just tracing away.
Oh, one! I got one done!
This is a beautiful pattern. There are a million pieces, it seems like. Give or take a few. I think there's 9 pattern sheets, and each sheet has lots and lots of pieces on it. So I think we actually spent 3 days tracing patterns. But we had a lot of fun. It's fun to get together with Cy. She's always enthusiastic and so much fun to be around. And we have a great time chatting. Second day, Cy brought a light box too, so we each had one. It's actually much easier to use a light box than a Pyrex pan, but a Pyrex pan does work in a pinch. And of course we used the painter's tape so that we could tape it down and still be able to lift up the top piece and make sure we had it all done before we take it off. When we started, Cy said she wasn't very good at tracing, but I think by the time we got done, she was feeling pretty expert with it. Okay, so we have got all the pieces traced onto the fusible web. So many pieces. And now we are starting to cut them out and put them in piles by color. Are you excited?
I am! Number 7!
Yay! So I'm going to set this here. And then we can do all the cutting. So now we have to cut out these zillions and zillions of pieces. We're cutting them out outside the line so that we can fuse this on the fabric and then cut out on the line, but we have to cut close and to get them all separated. This also took a long time. Cy, what are we doing?
We are putting it together!
Isn't that exciting?
Yes, it is!
Yay!
Because we've been cutting away forever.
We have. We finally got done cutting.
Yay!
So we moved him onto the light box. We have some parchment paper to use as our pressing sheet. You're cutting out the little tiny piece there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll cut out the little teeny tiny circle.
Okay, yay!
You don't want a pointy ice buckle.
Yeah, I have a little point right here too. I don't know if I can get that off or not.
Okay. I don't know how we're going to keep from losing those pieces.
Yeah, that's a teeny teeny tiny one.
Okay, so we want to start with piece E1. So start with the 1.
Okay.
So I'd say put the tiny piece right here. We'll have them together at least.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to take and peel this off. Oftentimes you can just kind of bend it over and it will release.
Okay.
If it doesn't, you can take like a pen or something and kind of score it, and then it will
Okay.
just kind of like a sticker. Okay, and this is also helpful because then we can have this upside down and we can see how that's supposed to go.
Yeah.
So we know that goes.
So this feels like a sticker? Oh no.
Well, if you
Oh.
That's the sticky stuff. That's
Okay.
the fusible.
Oh, that's the fusible stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So it's not super, super, super sticky, but it will fuse.
Yes, and there is some fusible that actually has a little more stick.
Oh, okay.
So as you put it down, it would kind of stick there.
Okay.
I don't remember which brand, but I've read that before.
Okay.
Okay, so that is our... So the second piece was supposed to be E2, which was this one. Right? Wait, yes, E2. Okay. So this one.
We can see where this is where all the overlapping.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and so when you look at this, you see there's a lot of overlapping on this piece. There's very little of the actual stuff sticking out.
Okay, and things will be layered on top of that.
Yes. So let's see, this, we could lay up our little registration.
Yeah.
So
okay.
that's right where it's going to go.
Okay.
So we can
nice. Okay.
pull that out. And if we were really brave, we could fuse that right now.
Ah, okay.
Which I'm afraid to do until we get it set up, but I'm also afraid to move anything because...
Right. It looks like this one got moved a little.
It does look like it. Okay, so then we need piece E3.
Okay.
And I'll just hold this.
Okay. So E3.
Yes.
Oh, just like that. It goes like this.
Yes.
Ooh, man, how do you do this with one person?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't do this very often. Okay, that's there.
Ah, okay.
Okay, can you pull that out?
Okay, ready?
Yep.
There.
Okay, just a smidgy. Look at that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, so then fourth piece was this one, E4. This one's going to be a lot of fun to try to place.
Oh yeah, since we kind of don't... Where's the picture?
The picture is right here, but I just want to try to keep it handy so we have it for reference.
Okay. There's
We should be able to line up lines with other stuff here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see that is underneath. Well, I can't see from the pattern. I don't know if it's back further. I wonder if we need the pattern.
Yeah, we can just shift that down. Yeah. Like that.
Okay, that was smart. Okay, so let's see. That's the point there.
Yes.
This is really fiddly to touch.
Yeah. How did you figure out the layering?
It does tell you that you're supposed to do that they're numbered in order.
Okay. Oh, that they're numbered in order.
Yeah, the numbers are the order that you put them on in.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ah, that's cool.
So when it came time to start putting this together, we had to use the pieces that we removed from the back to help line up the pieces together. It's a very complicated pattern. So many pieces and they're so exact. It was really neat to see it start coming to life though as we put the pieces layered together and were able to fuse them. started. Look at that.
Woo!
That's awesome.
That is very awesome.
Now we have to do the same thing with the antlers, which is a big section.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay,
does it go to B then?
What?
We have the first antler, and of course the eye.
Woo! Look at that.
Don't those look amazing?
Those look pretty impressive.
Oh wow, nice.
So I'm gonna take you another what, 4 weeks to get this done?
Could be.
Probably.
Hard to say. So this goes here. The eye will go down there.
Wow,
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous?
it is.
Oh, I love it. Yay. Hey.
Thank you for doing this.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
so welcome.
thank you
This is
for-
so much fun.
Yes, it is.
So we have part of this done. We are just checking right now to make sure we have this part correct, and then we're going to try to fuse a little so that that stays together.
Yay!
We did lay this on top of the pattern just a minute ago to make sure we have the right angle here, which we
We did.
almost had exactly, just
Yeah.
eyeballing it, which is really encouraging.
Yes, it is. Very encouraging. I hate to mess it up though.
What?
But I almost think if we did add a little curvy there, it might look better.
Okay.
See what I'm
Yeah, I agree, because
yeah.
it's there, and this is just kind of smooth.
Yeah, and we don't have to do it exactly.
No, we
if,
don't.
If there's enough material underneath that it's covering, which there
Which
is.
is funny.
Yeah, so we can just make a right
We're
there.
going to move this one.
So we only have to move 2.
Okay, I feel like that's closer than it should be,
Oh, to this.
but if I try to move it, that it leaves a gap.
Okay.
And I don't think-
we want to see the black here.
Yes, and I don't think it matters otherwise
Okay.
that I can
Because it's
see.
within the piece.
Right,
What matters is this one.
right. And we
Okay.
have our other stuff where it was supposed to be, so I'm
Okay.
thinking it's good where it is, right?
Yes. Ta-da!
Ah,
All
yay!
right.
What a relief. That part is taken care of. We're making a moose.
We are.
That's cool.
So then when you go to do Keith's moose, it's going to be easy.
He's gonna do it, not me. That's his thing.
Where was H9?
Oh, right
thank
there.
you. Well, I couldn't see
So,
it.
other way around. Right. Wow, that goes all the way up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, and look, it
Goes out in the end, yeah.
so it goes up that way and that way. Okay.
Okay. So let's see. So this is the way. So it's gonna go here. Yay. Okay. It's so similar in color. It's hard to see where it's at.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's
Okay,
your.
so there's H4 there. So this is supposed to go there.
Perfect.
So glad we saved those.
Yes, that was such a good
I should be able
idea.
to lay that right on there. Okay. And then
Are you ready?
let's pull the other out from underneath. And that should be it.
Nice.
Yay.
So what are these? What do you call these?
Parchment paper.
I mean, they're parchment paper, but what's the
it would
sewing
be
term?
an applique pressing sheet.
Applique pressing sheet. I may have to ask you that again.
That's okay. Hopefully I'll remember.
All right, that was H. You're doing H9.
H9.
So H10.
See what I mean?
Yeah, weird. Yeah, not this piece, but the piece after this.
Yeah, because these lines here are for
Yeah, number 12.
H12.
Should I get H12 out?
Maybe.
And 13?
Sure. Because I think we may need to put a couple of these together and make sure they're right before we fuse them then. Okay, this was all lining up so nicely.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we're lost.
But where you had it, though, I think it was good. Because it lined up with these two.
I think it might be good, but I'm not certain it's good.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking this may seem a little weird. Might be a little weird and I don't know if it's going to work.
Okay.
Let's try going backwards, starting from the top.
13?
15. Let's go 15.
15?
Oh,
Oh,
15 and 14. And
Oh, okay.
let's try to build from the bottom down
Okay.
and see if we can get stuff figured out. And that looks like it's right above this thingy that goes curving that way. And that looks like about the right amount sticking out.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that one actually might be good.
Okay, yay.
Okay, I think we did get it.
Woo!
I feel like those, I mean, I know those markings were there before, but they didn't seem to help before.
Huh. Maybe we had the wrong one.
I don't know, maybe we're looking at it upside down or something. So I'm fusing?
Yes, fuse away.
Okay,
So then are we gonna go try to do it backwards?
not
or?
necessarily.
Okay, so now we're number 11.
Now we're number 11. Yay! Okay. That look good?
Yes.
And that does give us our little jog in there. So,
Yeah, it does.
okay, so something's
Something's right.
Or close enough that we're going to call it good.
That's a very odd piece.
That was a tricky one.
Right
Okay.
now, 16.
16.
Which encompasses the eye.
This is amazing.
It is.
How are we supposed
Maybe
to
we
line
should
that
work
up
backwards.
with- Wow.
I guess it does cover more than it.
Okay. That looks really weird by itself.
It does look very weird.
Okay, so 22.
22.
The big piece.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, look at that.
You probably
Ooh.
need this one on here to line it up.
We're almost done. Wow. Fantastico.
Okay. Okay, knowing it's what we're doing, it's like, oh, that looks amazing. But if you just look at it, it's like, that is
Yeah,
really weird
Yeah,
looking.
before it was like, what?
Okay, so now we need to put this piece.
Yay.
What do you think? Does it look like it's supposed to?
Look at it in the camera. Oh! Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Yes, it does. And yes, we really need a bigger ironing board. Because somehow we need to make room on here for antlers.
Wow, look at it. Oh.
Okay. Okay. We are
30. Is that wrong?
well.
It's
That's,
supposed to be 30 from here to here?
yes.
Ooh.
So we're a little wider than we should be.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I had figured my original plan was like, okay, we're going to do this sewing and it's going to be nice and simple. So I'm just basically, we're going to make sure things are cut out. I'm going to hand it to Cy and say, here, stitch this.
Oh.
And then when I looked at the directions, I'm like, that's kind of complicated. I'm not sure how this is going to work best. So if you're wanting to stitch it,
Yes.
I am not worried about you doing it.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to be careful. I think it will just be like, okay, we're going to confirm this is what we're doing.
Okay.
Make sure we're on the same page so we
Yeah.
both know what we're doing, and then you can stitch it.
Okay. Okay.
But it's not just going to be a, oh, here, put these on that side and put this on that side and we'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to trim, not here. We want to trim this stuff even and that, but not
Not the beard.
not that. So
Okay.
we need to be careful about what we're trimming.
Okay.
What do I do with my, thank you.
Trimmer.
Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, you wanna hand me your little scissors?
Sure.
I'm just afraid to cut too close with that rotary cutter. I don't wanna trim what I'm not supposed to trim. So we'll just
Thank
do
you.
this. Okay, so
Ah, okay. Now it'll be easier
now we'll get
to.
the pins and we'll pin on this side and we'll pin on this side and then we'll
Okay.
stitch those on and press those and then we will do the top and the bottom.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna go get my pins.
Okay. Whoa, actual stitching and stuff. Woo. Feels like I'm gonna mess it up. You know?
You're not gonna mess it up by pinning.
Okay.
You're not gonna mess it up at all.
Promise?
I promise. If I see something that looks like it's messing it up, I will say
You will
something.
say, okay, thank you.
I'm not just gonna be like, oh, too bad. It was a really nice quilt up till then.
Okay, oh, so you have to push the pins all the way in.
Yeah, I don't like to push them all the way in because this is the
Then
part,
you can't grab
like
them.
the needle will be coming down 1/4 of an inch from the edge.
Okay.
So I want that sticking out enough that I can
You
grab
grab
it easily.
Okay, got it. Which makes sense.
I mean, it's not a big deal. If it's too close, you stop, you pull the
And
pin
pull
out,
it
and you
out.
go again.
Okay. Okay. Cool. There.
Okay,
Oh, do I need one
ready
more
to
there?
sew if you want.
Might as well. So it looks like one should be there.
This is the real deal.
Okay.
This is for posterity. And then we'll stitch it on like we're supposed to.
Okay. It's in.
Yay! So much better.
Yeah. Got a little bit of that. There.
It's
That's
actually-
okay. That's okay.
It's bigger
Oh, yeah.
than that.
Oh, it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So perfect then.
I'm sorry for screwing you up.
Oh no, that was. I'm glad you caught it.
I'm
You
glad
saw.
I caught it too. I just wish
Yeah.
I caught it before we had done the stitching.
Hey, that was good for me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Good.
To learn.
Ready to look?
Yes.
Okay, you want to shut the light off there?
Sure.
Let's get the.
Press this way, and then I.
Yeah, just press it down
Okay.
and then,
Then
open
flip
it
it
out.
over.
Yeah, just be very careful when you do this one because you don't want to touch that
Oh, okay.
because that's
Okay.
the sticky stuff and
Oh,
it will
right.
melt and hit the iron. So you'll
Okay.
have to be very careful in that
Around
area.
there. Okay. Woo. Wow.
That is so neat.
Yeah. Ooh, I like it. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that looks good.
It does. It said to stitch this so that it's the seam towards, so we want this seam going this way.
Okay.
So we're going to have this side up. It's going to be tricky with the moose. There we go. So we're going to press. Remember, pressing, not ironing.
Okay, you're pressing. Okay, you're pressing just that side first.
And then we're going to bring this over and open it up.
Ah.
And pin his antler.
Oh,
So we're just
yeah.
gonna go over the top of it like that.
Love that.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Very cool.
Okay, so then now we're gonna so it's nice and flat. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to press that,
Yep, just gonna press that. That's called setting the seam.
setting the seam.
Yep.
Okay.
It's so hard not to iron, isn't it?
Yes, it's very hard not to iron. Very,
Okay,
very
and then
hard.
we pull that up and over.
Okay. And then we just make sure that stayed
Yep.
set. Okay, cool.
And then we just press along that. No scooching back and forth, just down.
See, yeah. Wow, even no scooching. Okay.
Okay,
Woo!
now let's see how he looks so far.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, so now we'll go cut the other borders to size, and then we'll
Okay.
pin those on, and then he'll be together.
Wow. He looks wonderful. Woo, look at that.
He is so beautiful.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
This is going to look so good up on your wall.
Yay!
Okay,
I'm
you
excited.
should get in there with your moose. Look at you guys. That's awesome.
Moose.
Okay,
Yeah,
now we just need to
woo.
get his batting
nice.
and backing on there so that we could actually quilt him and finish him.
Okay, cool. This is bigger than the moose.
This is bigger than the moose, so
Okay.
you want some leeway.
some
It
okay.
gives you something to help hang on to,
Okay.
and that way if something scooches a little, you don't end up being like, uh-oh, now I don't have enough
Yeah.
room here.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so for basting this on,
Yay.
now we want a nice thin line. We don't want thick globs.
Okay. And that's just regular old.
This is regular old school gold. So we're just gonna do,
Okay. So very thin.
yeah, because you could always put more on, but if you end up with a thick glob, then you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Over and lay it down. And then we're gonna start from there and we're gonna smooth.
Nice. Does it feel? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Can't feel it at all.
Because we want this nice and
Could
flat
you
and
feel it
smooth.
when you first started?
No. If you get a big glob, you might feel a wet spot.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, I'm going to go around to the other side.
Woo! Alrighty.
Okay, it's exciting to be to the point of basting the quilt, getting it layered and ready to go. And there it is, sitting on my design wall. Isn't he magnificent? All he needs is the quilting now, and then we can do the binding and put a label on it, and it can hang up on Cy's wall.